everyone, welcome to our presentation today on the Chartered Manager Degree Apprenticeship Programme. Here I am the Apprenticeship Levy Manager at Warwick College, and with me today we have Kirsty Barnard, our Sales Executive, and Cam, our Trainer Assessor. We're going to go over a few things of the programme. I'm going to tell you a bit about Warwick College. We're going to look at how the next steps of the programme of induction. So just to give you a full overview. So some of you may know Warwick College already, but just to give you a flavour of who we are. Our mission statement is that we're uniquely and proudly vocational, and our greatest passion is unleashing the potential of individuals, communities and businesses. And our greatest legacy is the talent of our learners being skilled, professional and enterprising. So just a little bit about it. The college, we have over 4,000 full-time students. And as you can see, you can learn with Warwick College from a basic level 2 up to degree level. We have over 2,000 apprentices apart from our full-time students, and one of the more financially sound colleges in the area with a turnover of 38 million. We work with major employers in the area. Some large NHS trusts, as you can see there, down to smaller independent organisations, Francesca being a little bit of smaller, Birmingham Hippodrome, Home Serve, Walsall councils. And we partner with University of Worcester, Birmingham University, Warwick, and one of our IT partners is actually Visual. As you'd expect, we have an Ofsted rating, and our Ofsted rating is good. And we have the Matrix Kite mark as well with the UK Quality Assured. So we're very proud of our partnerships and the employers that we work with here at Warwick College.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview of the University of Worcester, and more significantly the Worcester Business School itself, as that's where you will be, who you'll be working with most. So University of Worcester consists of 9 academic schools which are based across the entire of Worcestershire and the International College as well. We have approximately 10,000 students at the University of Worcester, both undergraduate, postgraduate and doctoral courses in a wide range of subjects. The University Library is at the centre of the city, and we have course lead connections there of Dr. Karen Bill, who will be leading on the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship, and also Joe Murphy, who is the Business Development Manager for the University of Worcester. So the business school, as you can see, is based at the city campus that you can see there on the right hand side. And also the Hive, you can see, is the library that you would have access to. Now for the first, for the 3-year programme, you would be based at Warwick College to attend sessions or currently virtual sessions. However, you do have access to facilities at the University of Worcester. So the offer today is obviously the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship, Bachelor of Arts, and Cam will give you a little bit more detail about this.
Hi, my name is Cam Nijar and I am a trainer assessor in management. This means that I deliver, assess and moderate modules across all 3 years of the CMDA course. My colleague Jan Wills also shares this role, and we will be working collaboratively to support you throughout your journey on the course. I'm going to share a little about each module with you, But before I do this, I think it's really important that you are aware of what the methods of assessment are. At the end of each module, you will be required to submit a written reflective report, which is usually around between 2,000 and 4,000 words. This will enable you to demonstrate your knowledge and understanding of the module content and apply what you have learned to your workplace. This means that you will be critically reflecting on various theories, models, and research that you have explored, and then link them to your experiences in the workplace. In addition to the report, some modules will require you to deliver a one-page oral poster presentation or a presentation with multiple slides within a limit of 15 minutes. During the teaching sessions, there will be a lot of discussion activities in pairs, small groups, and as a class. Case studies and short videos may also be utilised, and a recommended reading list for each module will be provided to supplement your learning. So let's have a look at what undertaking each of the modules will involve. So the first module, as you can see here, is Introduction to Professional Leadership and Personal Management. In this module, you will identify and critique core leadership and management processes and evaluate the impact this has on yourself and others. This will enable you to better understand organisational behaviour and review performance tools and techniques. The next module we have is Managing Communications in the Workplace. In this module, you will assess the strengths and weaknesses of your own communication skills. This will lead to formulating and evaluating communication strategies that can improve the efficiency and effectiveness of communication in different workplace scenarios. The third module we have is Managing Professional Development. This module is about identifying areas for self-development and preparing a personal development plan, which you may already be familiar with. The next module is called Organisational Change and Culture. This is a really interesting unit as you begin by analysing the organisational culture in your workplace, and then based on that you produce recommendations on how specific problems could be addressed and how areas of strength could be reinforced. When you do this, you will also analyse the impact of the external environment and then make links to your own personal development, which ties in really nicely with the other units that you study in the first year. The next module is Work-Based Investigation and Appraisal and the Work-Based Project. These two modules are worth twice the amount of credits compared to the other modules I've outlined so far. These modules will give you the tools that you need to understand your workplace as a standalone organisation and as part of its wider sector. During these modules, you will apply a range of analytical and project management tools to devise a small-scale change management initiative. This means that you'll get to decide what you want your project to be about, and this way, everything that you learn will be useful and relevant to your role and responsibilities at work. By the end of the projects, you'll be able to do many things, such as plan and implement a project using various methodologies and present a persuasive business case for change, as well as identify how project risks can be mitigated. Last but not least, you will review the effectiveness of your own project management skills. In the second year of the CMDA course, there are 3 mandatory units: Applied Leadership and Management, Finance for Non-Finance Managers, and another work-based initiative project, which is based on management. The Applied Leadership module examines the key role of the owner and manager in leading and managing people. This will involve exploring the stages of team development and emotional intelligence, which is all about reflecting on your level of self-awareness and practices around performance management. The second module listed is Finance for Non-Finance Managers, which is all about understanding the financial implications of day-to-day decisions. You do not need to be a whiz at maths. although this would be helpful, as the assessor will support and guide you through this unit with a clear step-by-step approach. By the end of the module, you will be able to apply a range of management accounting techniques to support decision-making and control. The fundamentals of the work-based initiative project that you undertake in the second year is actually quite similar to the one that you undertake in the first year, but this time it goes into more depth and requires taking on a larger and more complex project that would support your development in the workplace. Again, the nature of the project will actually depend on what your role is. For example, an apprentice which is a tutor at Warwick College reflected on the planning and implementation that surrounded launching a new qualification. Another example of a project which has been undertaken is where a manager of a dental practice based their project on the restructuring of the business. You will have plenty of opportunities to discuss your ideas and options with your assessor, and this will ensure that you can choose a project that interests and motivates you and that would be of the most benefit to yourself and your career progression. From looking at the table, we can see that there are 2 optional modules. Both of these modules are about developing positive relationships between individuals, teams, and stakeholders. You will explore the benefits of coaching and mentoring and how this supports meeting the potential of yourselves and others. And activities in the coaching and mentoring module will involve exploring different techniques for effective questioning and various approaches to delivering feedback. Let's have a look at the modules that will be completed in the 3rd and final year of the CMDA degree. So firstly, we've got managing innovation in the organisation. The purpose of this module is to analyse innovation in organisations and the purpose that it serves. The module consists of 3 themes. Theme 1 deals with the theory of innovation and the practice of managing innovation in organisations. Theme 2 addresses the softer aspects such as entrepreneurial qualities and the characteristics of creative climates and organisational culture. Theme 3 considers ways of developing organisations so that they are continuously innovative in the future to ensure their survival. The next module is the work-based initiative on leadership, and this module runs throughout the year and will give you the opportunity to reflect on how leadership can support and possibly hinder the success of a challenging year-long project. So again, just like in the 1st and 2nd year of the degree, you will choose a project that suits and interests you. The next module is focusing on results and change management. This module draws upon the disciplines of the management of change, financial appraisals, and project management itself. This module is going to provide you with an understanding of the function, practice, and development of various strategic project management processes. And then techniques will be applied to a range of business scenarios, which will involve the critical evaluation and interpretation of data regarding how the organisation is positioned. And then we've got 2 more optional units here. So we've got decision making for improved performance, and we've got digital marketing. So digital marketing is all about how to engage with the customers and develop the customer experience across a variety of media, platforms, and channels. To do this, you will reflect on how your organisation and others can use the digital marketing mix to support transactions and develop online relationships. All of the modules that you will undertake throughout the 3 years of the CMDA course will enable you to demonstrate and evidence that you've reached a strong level of competence in 3 areas. And these 3 areas, they're known as what we call KSBs, and this stands for knowledge, skills, and behaviours. So this means that everything you do on the course will be mapped to CMI criteria to ensure successful certification at the end of the 3-year course. I know the information that I've shared today is really quite a lot to take in, but this will give you a really good idea about what the course involves and how the content will link to you and your workplace. So on a final note, during the course, you will have regular one-to-one meetings with the assessors so that you can discuss and review your progress throughout the course. Thank you for your time, and I really do hope to meet you soon.
Okay, so the history of the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship. So we work with a range of different employers who have got aspiring managers and managers enrolled onto the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship. It's been running for over 3 years now and is really successful. We've got individuals from the Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health, Birmingham Women and Children's, the councils, both Worcestershire and Walsall, Perkins and Fulham, who are some of our main significant larger employers. However, a lot of small employers have taken advantage of this degree apprenticeship too. So we have partnered with Anchor Road Dental and Cerberus Services and a lot of other SMEs in the local area as well. Okay, so just a little bit of information about the delivery model. So the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship is completed over a 3-year duration. This requires bi-weekly college attendance, which is currently taking place on a Thursday, and that's where you will receive that content, the theory, and the lectures from our assessors here at Warwick College. Now, at the moment, this is taking place virtually, obviously in light of the current situation. However, hopefully we do wish to continue doing face-to-face sessions as we do find those more useful. So hopefully we'll get back to that soon. These sessions, like I said, are currently taught by the assessors here at Warwick College. However, in your 3rd and final year, you will be taught by the academic staff from the University of Worcester, who will be coming over to Warsaw to deliver those sessions. So these sessions are part of something called the 20% off the job training, which is a requirement of any apprenticeship programme. Off the job training can be absolutely anything away from your day-to-day role as an aspiring manager or a manager. So it could be those taught sessions on a Thursday. It could be just time out of your day-to-day role to do some of your work, assignments or research, anything like that, or even work towards that work-based project that Cam has mentioned earlier on. You will have a visit from your assessor, so Cam or her colleague Janet, who will visit you in the workplace just to see how you are progressing through your apprenticeship programme and to see what exposure you are getting day to day. So they can observe and tick off any evidence that you have got towards different components of the apprenticeship programme. You will also have a review from your trainer assessor every 8 to 12 weeks, who will sit down with both yourself and your line manager or manager, where they will discuss how you're progressing, exposure that you've got in the workplace, and kind of how we're all working. So we all link up and understand exactly how everyone's progressing through that apprenticeship programme. If you need any additional support or anything like that, it can be flagged in those sessions as well. Okay, so in order to qualify for the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship, we do have a recruitment process. In order to basically enrol, we must get several bits and bobs from yourselves before we approve you for the programme. So we need your job description just to check that you're getting exposure to certain elements to be able to pass the Chartered Management Degree Apprenticeship. We also need a copy of your CV and an employer statement to say that they are happy for you to proceed with the actual degree apprenticeship. We also require you to sit some initial assessments prior to enrolling in Maths, English and ICT. This is just to ensure what level you're currently working at and if you need any additional support. If you do not have your Maths and English functional skills, then we will run those alongside that apprenticeship programme as well for you. You will also have to complete a timed essay question and have an interview with the assessor who is the lead on this programme. So all of these things we conduct as part of a selection day. So you'll be given an allocated day, which is currently being run virtually, where we will ask you to bring along your job description, CV and employer statement, and then we'll give you an allocated time slot to complete initial assessments for essay and have that informal interview with the assessor. So Sue will go through the dates for your diary shortly, where we'll communicate that selection day to you.
Okay, thank you, Kirsty. So the dates Kirsty's just mentioned, 16th of March is going to be the selection day, which is where you'll meet the assessor, have a brief chat, and also hand in your mini assignment. And then the day for your induction, which we would ask you to hold the whole day for, which will be Janet and Cam giving you some teaching and learning, and for us to actually complete the paperwork. Again, we're planning all this on a virtual system at the moment, and the proposed induction date at Worcester will be the 29th of April, where we would hope that you can all attend the university. They can showcase their wonderful facilities that will also be open to you as part of this programme. So lots of support along the way. As account managers, we would have regular reviews with your leads on apprenticeships, so as we can see where you are on your programme. You, as Kirsty's mentioned, will have also regular reviews with your trainer assessor, so we can see how you are progressing, whether we need to add extra support, or actually that you are flying through the modules and the assignments. So as an apprentice of Warwick College, or actually you're on an apprenticeship programme, you'll have access to all of our facilities. So that's our major library there. There's pastoral care. You can even join the gym. We have a restaurant, the student union. There's also counselling available. You can also get your NUS card, where you can get discounts off local chained restaurants. So that's something, as soon as you get your Warwick College lanyard, you'll be able to apply for. As I mentioned there, the key account meetings are where we give an overview of your progress to your apprenticeship leads. We'll also include within your training Prevent, British values, safeguarding, which we embed throughout the programme. So I hope that's been giving you some insight into the programme today. What we are going to do now is we've got a couple of testimonials from previous learners, not quite finished their journey yet, but they wanted to share their experiences with you. So one is from Jeremy and the other is from Donna. I'm going to let you listen to those for a few minutes.
Well, hello, my name is Jeremy Payne. I'm a quality and business systems manager in the automotive industry. I chose the CMD course to improve my weaknesses, improve project management skills, lead people effectively. The course itself widened my thinking and still is, enabling understanding of other perspectives that I hadn't thought of, and I'm sure that will do for the last year upcoming. Tutors are very supportive during the sessions and the assignment writing. Better ways to engage with difficult or resistant parties is something that I learned, to identify cultures as well and to raise awareness to improve them. And I also gained more confidence in myself as skills and theory came together. My future now, I'm considering either a more senior management position or in fact, maybe even starting my own business. One main thing, a takeaway so far that I have with me from this course is that improving management skills is the bedrock of good discipline, but leadership will open the doors to a world of opportunity.
Hi, my name's Donna Goodall and I work for Walsall Housing Group, WHG, local housing provider, and I started my journey with Walsall College doing a CMDA. A CMDA is a Chartered Management Apprenticeship degree, and I started this a couple of years ago now, so next month I'll be going into year 3, which is the third and final year of my qualification, and all I can say is that I'd recommend it to anybody that's looking to progress. I'm really enjoying my experience to date. I'm gaining a lot of vital skills that will help me progress moving forward. I currently work in the Employment and Training Department, and I'm the social value lead, where I coordinate all the social value activity within the organisation. I progressed to this role while completing my CMDA, and I truly believe that I wouldn't have got that opportunity if it wasn't for me developing my skills while doing this qualification. My learning experience with Warwick College has been absolutely fantastic. I can't fault the tutors. The support that they've given has been really like tremendous, especially in such a difficult time. With COVID, the learning hasn't stopped because, as you can imagine, it created a little bit of uncertainty, and of course it was whether the course was going to continue, but of course we've continued to do this virtually, which has worked out really well. Jan and Cam, the tutors, have been absolutely superb and offered support. We have one-to-one sessions. They'll send resources through to us to actually help us and guide us with what research that needs to be done and what theories needs to be looked at, and then of course we'll meet up fortnightly for our tutorial sessions, which have been really highly effective. So it has continued, and it hasn't been affected in any way. So they're accommodating each learner, which is absolutely great, and giving the required support that's needed. They've helped me gain a great understanding of leading and managing, as well as directing me forward to progress effectively. I'm hoping that this continues, and I'm sure that it will, and they're steering me in the right direction to progress into a senior management position is what I'm hoping. So we will see where it leads me, so fingers crossed and watch this space. But my knowledge and experience to date has been absolutely superb. As I say, I can't fault it, and I'd recommend it to anybody. It's a fairly new qualification, but it is proving great because I can still work full time. I can still gain the qualification, the experience, the knowledge, gain the degree, so that I have a full in-depth knowledge of managing and leading successfully. So thank you very much, Walsall College. I really appreciate your support to date, Cam and Jan especially. But yeah, thank you for the support, and I'm hoping that it'll progress me to where I want to go within WHG, all being well. So thank you, everybody.
So thank you both there for giving us your overview of your journey so far. We hope everybody has enjoyed our little presentation, and it's given you, put a bit more meat on the bones of the Chartered Manager Degree Apprenticeship. So if you do have any questions, you need to pop an email to myself, or you can actually go on our website and join in the live chat, entitling it CMDA, where we can field questions for you and come back to you with the answers. So many thanks for listening today, and wish you all the best of luck on your Chartered Manager Degree Apprenticeship. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.